Mars, I'll hold your hand with both of my hands. I'll be like, Mars, and I appreciate that very much. But no undead hunters have come as of yet. I'm very good at keeping myself on the down low and not causing any.
Oh, you mean like that scene you made in that
Hmm?
rich person house
Yes.
filled with people?
Well, it was an act. It's called acting. They don't know it was me.
Yes, but Hugo was there, and was Hugo disguised?
No.
Hugo has a very. This is not an insult, Hugo. You have a very common appearance. Not many. Yeah, everyone looks like Hugo. Skin, hair.
And also
organs, functioning
I
organs.
was there.
Well,
and there are not very many families who are Loxodon grave clerics.
Well, I did not tell anyone that you were going to be there, nor did I tell anyone your name.
Yes, but Arthur saw all three of us together.
He did.
And we attacked him together.
He did.
So, if he is the vengeful type, which I guarantee the crime lord is, we are now on the shit list of every black market, mercenary that he can afford.
Oh, goodness!
And if any of them have any kind of connection to my family, we are screwed.
Well, why would your family have connections to mercenaries? Hmm?
I've told you about my family.
Especially black market ones.
Yeah, why would they have connections to black market mercenaries? I thought you were a reputable type. Mars?
You've met my father.
Let's turn this conversation around to you. Huh? No longer is it am I underneath the lens, but you, Mars. It seems your family's dealing with black market mercenaries.
Octavian, we've talked about how corrupt and just absolutely evil my father is. Why do you think I need to take over our family business?
Well, why is he evil if he fights undead? That's a good thing.
He's just greedy and a piece of shit.
Does he kill charity vampires? I don't know what those are. I made that up.
No, but he will. But he will make business, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what that means. But we should clean this place up.
He kills people and raises them from the dead.
Oh, but that's not a grave cleric. That's
he doesn't do that. He doesn't raise them himself.
Oh.
But he makes business for himself.
Oh. Well, then how is his god still,
Technically, he doesn't kill anyone, and he doesn't raise the dead. He just puts them back down.
Oh my gosh. You need to get a new deity with better standards. Well, we should
Technically, he doesn't even deal with the murderers. Technically, he doesn't even deal with the murderers. That's my mother.
Oh. Well then...
Yes, my parents are psychotic. They dropped me in a pit, in a basket, with nothing but a spear, to kill undead in a pit.
That's why we work so well together, Mars. I'm the physical embodiment of your trauma.
I am very rapidly realizing that, and I'm very rapidly beginning to consider cutting you off.
Well, Mars, no, you're my best friend.
Yes, and that's the only reason I haven't cut you off yet. But you're also making it very clear you might not be my friend anymore.
It's not that I don't want to be your friend, it's just it's difficult for me. I wasn't always like this. Bony and gorgeous.
Octavian, I've known you for at least 13 years. I'm aware of this.
And that I wasn't always this bad. But, undead sentience does this to people. It drives you crazy.
Mars, Octavian, while I am sympathetic to your plight, we still have a situation on our hands currently with Arthur Sin. We must figure this out.
We gotta kill him because he can't tell anyone if he's dead.
I agree.
It has
He
been
must
hours
stop.
at this point. He's probably told several people.
I'll throw my hands up and go to the nearest, dresser. I'll throw open the doors. Are there any clothes?
There's some loose hanging clothes.
Look,
Aha!
I agree. Arthurson needs to die, and his disreputable Iron Solutions business needs to be dissolved.
What if we sow seeds of deceit throughout the town, making Iron Solutions seem as, bring it to the light?
It is to the light. Technically, several merchants know of Iron Solutions and how evil they are because they collect money from them for insurance, quote unquote.
What if we spread a lie that Iron Solutions is dealing in very unsavory things like necromancy or, I don't know, human trafficking?
They are already doing unsavory things.
Let's scratch the necromancy thing, because again, we don't need the attention of undead hunters.
True. I could probably talk my way out of an undead hunter, please. They're very, very, convinced. Not to say that you are very convinced, Mars. You're quite, you have such a mental fortitude of you.
Octavian, it might just be time for you to stop talking.
I guess I'll just,
Maybe we can ask the flock to see if Arthur has any other bases.
Could he else be? I have a sneaking suspicion that we might be closer to Arthur than we actually think right now in this very instant. Not that he's hunting us down, but that possibly his safe house or wherever he's teleporting to might be located down here in the bowels.
Maybe.
This place is massive, Octavian.
It is
Even
massive.
If his safe house is here, it could take us weeks to search it.
It's impressive such vast caverns are located in the bottom of this flying city. They have such a good way to, minimize and optimize space on this place.
If you're asking me, it's kind of terrible considering this place is like a maze.
Ironic. Mars. You are my friend, and I care very much for you, and I care very much about this friendship, and I'm merely trying to help people to the best of my ability. Though it's difficult with my current state of, this. And trust me, I don't want to anger you, but this insanity I deal with currently is just, it's difficult.
I understand. Difficult. I understand, Octavian. That's why I can't be too mad at you at the moment. But I need to... Octavian,
I have an idea. No, I have an idea. Oh goodness. Are there any rats? Are there any rats in here?
Make a perception check.
Octavian, stop
Mars.
for a second.
No, Mars, please. Perception. Or perception or investigation?
Investigation. You're throwing things around.
An 8.
An 8.
Or, sorry, a 9.
A 9. You begin tearing through the safe house, throwing open cabinets, lifting up beds. As you lift up one bed, you do see 2 or 3 mice or rats scurry away.
Oh, no, please don't run from me. I have I know what I'm doing. I will use my universal speech.
All right.
As an action, I choose 4 creatures within 60 feet. The chosen creatures magically can understand me, regardless of the language you speak. For 1 hour, you can use this feature. You can't do it again until you finish a long rest. Speech. Intelligible to any creature as an action you can choose. Yeah. I will say to the little mice, hello. I mean no harm. Me and my friends mean you no harm. I wish to ask you a question. Do you know of a man named Arthur Sin in this area?
Are you asking rodents if they know a man by his name?
Please, they prefer to be known as furries. get down on the floor and talk to the mice.
All right. You kind of lean into the rats as they scurry away, but one stops and kind of props itself up. And they can speak back to you?
It just says the chosen creatures can magically understand you, regardless of the language you speak, for 1 hour. Once you use this feature, I can't use it again. Finish a long rest or expend a spell slot. It does not say whether or not I can understand them, though.
Okay.
So if I can't understand them, I'll tell them, tap your little hands once for yes and twice for no.
All right. You watch as it taps its hands twice quite quickly.
Oh, you don't know of an Arthur Sin. Do you know of a scary magical man in a wheelchair?
They tap their hands twice again.
Do you know if Iron Solutions are located down here?
They tap their hands once.
They know of the Iron Solutions. I know what this looks like. I'm talking to rats, and I said I'm crazy, but trust me. They're literally they see this mouse. He's so intelligent. Could you show us, maybe not now, but could you show us to this Iron Solutions location?
It taps his hands twice.
You can't show us. What? Are you afraid?
It taps once.
You need not fear, my friend. We will protect you. Look at us. We are terrifying to behold.
It kind of half taps its hands, hesitantly.
Please, little mouse. I'll give you food. All the food you could possibly ever want.
It begins to tap its hands rapidly.
Oh, yes. That's a lot of no's. Or...
a lot of yeses.
Or yes, a lot of yeses. I don't know. Do I have... I think I have rations, still on me. Actually, no, I don't have any rations. Mars, this mouse can lead us to Iron Solutions down here.
And you promised it food.
I did promise it food. I promise you food all the time, and you do what I ask.
I have rations I can give him.
Excellent. Little mouse, we will feed you, and in due time, you can lead us to Iron Solutions.
Taps its hands once.
Ah, great. Yes. Do you have a name, little mouse?
It kind of just holds its hands out.
Ah, yes.
Pause.
Do you need... Is your name Pause?
It taps twice.
No? Okay. Do you have a name?
Kind of half taps.
So you don't have a name?
No, just once, so yes.
Oh, so...
But
okay.
it's hesitant.
Would you like for me to give you a name?
It taps once.
Oh my goodness, he wants me to name him. What should I name him? Oh my goodness. Is it a boy mouse or a little girl mouse?
It's a boy mouse.
Okay. Oh, Let's see here. What's
Niff.
a good... Niff? No.
Sniff.
Ooh, I'll name him Gus Gus.
All right.
That's the little fat mouse from Cinderella.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I'll name him Gus Gus. You will be my mouse, and I will love you, and I'll feed you, and I'll take care of you, and you never have to worry about anything ever again.
Kind of taps once.
Yay! Gus Gus!
It then climbs to the top of a cabinet and disappears inside.
Oh no, Gus Gus, here! I'll rip my skull off and present the hole where my spine connects to my skull. You can live inside my head.
Mars has his head in his hands.
This isn't morbid in any way. What do you mean? This isn't massively disturbing? What are you talking about?
I'm just waiting for when you when we're out in public and suddenly your new little friend decides he wants to poke his head out your eye socket.
I'll be wearing my mask. It'll be fine.
And
Does
then
he
he
get his-
knocks your mask off your head.
Oops, sorry, my eye fell out. My eye being a mouse. Oops.
You see Gus Gus.
I'm getting you a tighter strap to wrap around your head.
Okay.
Gus Gus kind of hesitantly looks into the hole before disappearing inside.
Oh, great. I'll put my head on. I can feel his little feet tapping around in here.
You feel him kind of go in a circle before laying down.
Oh, he's sleeping. No poop in my head. No pooping or peeing or anything in there. It's just for sleeping and keeping you safe. Do I feel any taps?
You feel one tap.
Okay, good. Excellent. Ah, yes. I feel like a Megazord. Piloted by mice. Stand try. I like star with like my hands on my hips, standing triumphantly. Ha yes. And Mars, I know what you've just witnessed is massively insane. But trust me, this mouse, this Gus Gus, he is our salvation. He can help us. I know I'm crazy, but sometimes crazy works.
I don't mind you making a little friend. Hopefully it'll compel you to keep yourself a little safer.
Okay. Yes. That's right. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. I needed this. I needed a companion to my safety, you know. For so long in my form, I was so, you know,
disregarding your own safety?
Yes, because I'm dead. It doesn't really matter. But now that I have something to care about, something whose life, you know, if I die, they could possibly die in the process. I have him now in my extras tab as pet. Gus Gus, the skull mouse.
All right.
Once I learn Awaken, I'll awaken him, and it'll be even better.
You can do that?
I mean, I can learn the spell.
Oh, right, you're a bard.
Yeah, I'll beat up a wizard, and I'll steal it from him. That's how that works.
Didn't go well today.
Yeah, well, he had a wheelchair. I wasn't expecting that.
He was handy capable.
He was handy capable, yes. Who knew?
All right, so I'm guessing you guys long rest?
Yes, we need to take a long rest.
Octavian, are you still hurt?
I am, but I'll just rest here.
No, I'm going to heal you before you rest, because rest only heals. Rest only heals so much, right?
Long rest
no,
is
it
full
heals
health.
to full. No, the long rest, you go to full
really?
health. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Short rest is the one that only does so much.
Okay. Cool.
While we're
Thanks.
resting,
Yes.
Octavian, or Mars, like, takes Octavian over to somewhere a little bit more private in the safe house.
Uh-huh.
Look, Octavian,
Yes.
I cherish our friendship and stuff, so
I do as well.
I do not think I could kill you if I was forced to.
I don't think I could kill you either. As, you know, I'm quite incompetent of
But-
physically harming people.
But that's the thing, Octavian.
Yes.
If you pull another stunt like that, I am just gonna have to leave.
No, you can't leave. You can't go. You're the only
Octavian, I
thing-
don't
you're
think
the
you
only thing-
realize how important taking over the business from my father and my mother, who are again psychotic and evil.
Well, if they show up, then we'll fight them together.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They need to will the business to me, or I don't get any of it.
You mean legally will it to you?
Yes, and
Well, I've already proved that doesn't matter, and I can. All I need is an elephant costume, and I'll that will be no problem. I can forge any document. Not to say I want to kill your parents or anything. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Oh, don't worry, I do.
Oh, well, okay. Mars, I can't promise that won't happen again. Not because, you know, I don't care about you or that I don't respect you, but it's just this insanity is quite difficult to quell. But I will do better to try and not have it go so
But
out
the
of
thing-
hands.
The other thing, though, Octavian,
Yes.
I'm already on very thin ice with my deity
Why?
because of our relationship.
But I'm not a real undead. Well, I am, but I'm not because.
But do you honestly think that a god whose whole purpose is keeping things dead is 100% okay with your existence?
But
The
I'm
only
not...
reason that I'm allowed to be around you and not trying to kill you is because there is a slight chance we can fix you.
But I'm not like a normal undead. Like, I'm sentient. Like, my mind metaphysically still works. I'm still me, kind of. You know, so like maybe I'm
But
not like
you're-
maybe I'm the exception.
But you're very rapidly proving to my deity that you are a threat to society.
I was always a threat to society, baby. Finger guns.
I just need you to understand that if I need to leave, you need to let me leave.
No, I can't do that, Mars. I can't let you leave.
It's
not to say that
safer.
I'm gonna hold you against your will. I won't use, my spells to force
Only
you to
because
stay.
it's Octavian. Only because I care about you and I want you safe. And if there's ever a point where I could be a risk to your safety, I couldn't handle that.
Mars.
I would have a breakdown.
With you around, Mars, I'm the safest I'm ever going to be. You're my tether to sanity, and you're the thing that keeps me safe.
Yeah, but how long will that work? I could
For-
lose I could lose my connection to.
I think it'll be fine. Give me your Bible. Let me talk to him. I'll convince your God that it's fine.
Okay, that is the worst idea I've ever heard come out of your mouth. So no,
I'm very persuasive. You know this.
I do know that, but on the very off chance that you piss him off and he decides to just smite you here and then, I don't want to risk it.
So I've heard tale of many bards being able to achieve, arcane and holy prowess, by merely just figuring out how to use a spell. And I know that some clerics can cast Commune. It would be quite funny if I managed to figure out how to cast Commune, and I could talk to your god whenever I wanted.
Please don't.
Could you imagine? He's like, I don't recognize this caller ID. Who's praying to me right now? And I'm like, no. And he's like, oh gosh, it's him.
Like Mars extended warranty.
Yeah. Hi, I've been trying to contact you. Well, I'm going to take a short rest. Well, a long rest. But I'll pull out my lyre and I'll just begin strumming some lovely music. Yes, just playing some beautiful sultry tones.
Could you put your clothes back on?
Why?
You're setting off my
Oh.
my. Remember, I just told you I was trapped in a pit with skeletons with nothing but a spear
Oh,
as a
yeah.
child. As a
PTSD
child.
setting in. Okay. I was thinking about painting my bones, like a sugar skull, but like a sugar skeleton. I think that would be fun, right?
Whatever
Put some
makes you
little-
happy, my man.
Make some flowers on my cheeks. Put some flowers on my eyes. It'd be fun.
Whatever
start-
makes you happy.
Putting clothes back on. All right. Well, Mr. Mouse, I know you're in there. I can like, it feels like I have a brain again, but like it's the same size as the rat or the mouse. I'll just slump down and take a long rest. In the morning, we'll figure out where Iron Solutions is.
Now you can actually stuff stuff inside your head, and Gus Gus can eat it for you.
Yeah, I'll just stick like corn in my eye. That'll be fun.
Couldn't you just shove stuff into We could build a little little platform on your jaw, and just leave food there for him.
You know what I can do? You know what would be really, really funny?
What?
If they're like, he's an undead, and I'm like, no, I'm not, and then I reveal that it's a mouse, but I keep talking, and they think the mouse has been puppeting a skeleton the entire time.
A necromancer mouse.
Yeah. Well, no,
What
it's
an
like
amazing cover.
I'm like a construct, like Sphere, but instead I'm just made out of bones. I'll be like, ha ha ha! It was me, Gus Gus, all along.
You know what, buddy? I like that plan. If you
I
can make
think
it
that's a
work,
great-
then I say go for it.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
All right. So you all
Yeah,
taking a
we'll
long
take-
rest?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, and I think that's a good place to call it.
Oh fuck.